Hey everybody, come on in, Wreath Decor by Dawn here. Alright, so tonight I'm doing my Patriotic Wreath kit. So I have everything here that comes in the kit that you receive. So you get this wooden sign that says America, home of the free and the brave. So you would get that. This is a wooden sign. You're going to get 3 full rolls of each of the mesh. You're going to get red, white, and blue. We're going to use the red and the blue for ruffles. And then we're going to use the white for accent for curls. Just to put in every other one. Hey Avenel, how are you? And then you're also going to get 10 yards of this ribbon here. And it'll come like this because they didn't have them in the single rolls. But you do get a full 10 yards. So you'll get this one here, and it's got all the different sayings on it. It says America, Liberty, USA, red, white, and blue, stars and stripes, land of the free, home of the brave. It's got the flag on it. You'll get 10 yards of that. So that'll be enough for your tails and for a bow. You're also going to get 10 rolls of this red with the white and blue stars, glittered stars, red, white, and blue glittered stars. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am showing everybody my new wreath kit. This is available in my shop right now. Then you're also going to get accent ribbon. And this will be for your bow. And then you're going to also get the frame with all the pipe cleaners. You'll get all of those, plus some extra. You'll get enough to put on the back of your sign as well. And I'm just looking for everything. I got it all over the place here. You're also going to get this flag pick. Hey, Ian. And then you're going to get these 3 stars picks. You'll get a red, white, and blue one. So that's what you get with the kit. The kit is listed in my shop right now. And let me put the link up here for you. All right, there's the link to the kit in my shop. So I've gone ahead and I have cut my mesh. You also get the instructions, written instructions, plus you'll have this video to go back and look at. But I have everything written out for you. I also have 2 different techniques that you can use. You can use a regular ruffle technique, or you can do the woodland ruffle, whichever you choose. You have enough to do either one. And you can do them in either 30 inches or 36 inches. I'm doing 36 inches, or 30 inches tonight. And we're just doing a regular ruffle. And then I cut 18 pieces of each of my ribbons, the 10-yard ribbons. And then this one we're going to use in the bow. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you wouldn't mind hitting that button there and share with your friends, I would really appreciate that. All right, so here is the mesh. I already have it cut. Like I said, I cut these at 30 inches. My ties are spaced 4 to 4.5 inches apart. It varies. I do have a video on my YouTube channel if you'd like to see how I put all these on there and how I space them out. So just look for the video that says how to make a work wreath frame. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, and then at the end we'll make a bow. So thank y'all for joining me. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know how you're doing. If you're new, tell me where you're from. Don't forget to invite your friends. All right, so we're going to start with the red, and we're just going to do regular ruffles. I'm going to fold the ends and gather it up the center. Try to stay as close to the center as possible to keep your ruffles looking neat. And then once you get that gathered up, you're just going to take and put that into one of your ties. I'm going to start on the top. I just prefer to start on top. Hello, Savannah, Georgia. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I have plenty of these kits available if anyone's interested. Perfect for all of your patriotic holidays. And we're going to alternate the red and the blue. Hey, Carol. Palm Beach, Florida. Welcome. Royal Palm Beach. And this mesh is just gorgeous. It's got a nice metallic thread to it, both of them. So these are not just your, you know, your cheap basic mesh. This is the metallic mesh, so it's really nice. It's gonna sparkle. I don't know why I torture myself with these, doing these ruffles like this. This is why I have to cut everything ahead of time, because my hands just will give out in a while. Welcome from Pennsylvania. Hi, Cindy. Corpus Christi, Texas. Welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me. Be sure to invite your friends to come and watch. I would really appreciate that. We're just alternating these. This is a wreath kit that I'm doing. And you get all these materials to create this wreath. Let me get my cord out of the way there. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been a really crazy week for a lot of people, most of the country. Goodyear, Arizona. Welcome. Thank you for coming and watching. I do my lives every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. New York, hello. Salons are finally open. Yes, they're open here too. I just took Mom to get her hair cut yesterday. I haven't gotten mine done yet. I'm more anxious to get my toes done. That's what I need done. Be able to get. All right, this is the last one on the bottom. Well, this is the last ruffle actually altogether, but yeah, our craft section at Walmart is non-existent. Now I can go to Hobby Lobby and that and find most stuff, but not. Yeah, I can't get anything at Walmart. I went to get glue sticks, and this paint. Forget trying to get paint from them because you're not going to get any. And material, you're not getting any material either. All right, so there's our base with the rolls, or I mean the ruffles. So we've got that. All right, so I'm going to do the white in every other tie. I did 2 curls. All right, so I rolled these. These are cut at 10 inches. I did 2 rolls per bundle. And I'm just going to put these in every other tie with the blue. I'll do the blue on the bottom and the red on the top. So you do get 3 full rolls of mesh, the red, white, and blue. You get your wreath frame and your pipe cleaners or stems. Enough of those for 18 ties on your frame, plus 4 for your sign, and then I give you 2 extra just in case. And we'll go back and cut all these frays off of here. And then you get your wooden sign. Here's the sign. If you're just joining me, this is the Wreath Kit, Patriotic Wreath Kit. This is a new kit in my shop. It says America, home of the free and the brave. You get 3 rolls, 3 10-yard rolls of mesh. Red, white, and blue. This is the metallic mesh, not the basic mesh. You get 10 yards of this Americana ribbon, along with 10 yards of this red with the red, white, and blue glittered stars. You get 3 yards of this accent ribbon for your bow, or whatever you want to use it for. You get this American flag pick and 3 star picks, red, white, and blue. So all of that comes in your kit along with the full instructions, written instructions on putting this together. And then you also have access to this video either here or on YouTube. You can watch it either place. And the kit is in my shop now if you're interested. Okay, that's all of the curls. So this is what we did. I did 30-inch ruffles, red and blue on the bottom and top. So we have 18 of those, so you need 9 of each piece, or each color. And then I took the white and I did 10-inch pieces, rolled them into curls, put 2 together, and put them in here for the accent color. So we've got our red, white, and our blue. And now we're going to put our ribbon tails in. I know, I can't wait. All right, so I cut all of these at 12 inches. So again, you get 10 yards of this ribbon. Yeah, you're getting the top bunk, honey. That ain't going to happen here. Not unless you want me sleeping on top of you. And then you're going to get the red with the red, white, and blue glittered stars. The red and the blue stars are glittered. So you will get 10 yards of that. And then you get 3 yards of this one here for accent for your bow. So the rest of that is for your bow. So we're going to put one of these in every tie. That's why we have 18 of them. Yeah, not gonna happen here. Top bunk, nope. I need to turn these around so that the wording is facing the right direction. And then I put these in and I want to give them a little pull out. These are wired ribbons, so they're going to go where you want them to go. I know you are. And if you wanted to, you could add tubing to this. You could add little, what they call cheater bows. You could do any number of things. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. It's your wreath. You can do it however you want. I'm just showing you one option. And we got all of our patriotic holidays coming up, so this would be perfect for those. Hey, Lillian. One more to go on top. And then we'll put our sign on, and or maybe we'll make a bow first and then put the sign on. How about that? All right, so there is all of our ribbon tails. Hey, Judy. So we've got that done. All right, so I'm going to use the Easy Bow Maker. That's what I use to do my bows. All right, so again, you get 10 yards of this Americana ribbon. It's got all the different sayings: USA, America, red, white, and blue, home of the free, land of the brave, stars and stripes, the flag. It's got some fireworks. So you get 10 yards of that. Although it will be folded because they did not have the single rolls like this. So I had to cut it up from a 50-yard roll. So you do get a full 10 yards though. So you're not getting cheated out of anything there. You get a whole 10-yard roll of this red ribbon with the stars on it. And then you get 3 yards of this accent ribbon for your bow. So these two you're going to use for your bow and for your tails. And then this you'll use for your bow. You're also getting the flag pick. You're getting the red, white, and blue star picks. You're getting this sign here. Let me get it right side up. And then you also get your 10 yards of the red, white, and blue mesh. Your red and your blue are metallic mesh, so they're very pretty. You get that little sparkle from it. And then the white is a regular mesh. So you get 10 yards of each of those. So you get a little bit. I did 30 inches, so you get a little bit of extra left over. You could do some curls with these if you wanted. But you get the full instructions, written instructions on how to do the regular ruffle, the woodland ruffle, and on adding any, the curls and adding any finishing touches like the picks and that. So you get that along with this video that's available for you and on YouTube as well. But that's what you get in the kit, and the link is in the comments. And the kit is $48 plus shipping. All right, so I'm going to unravel the rest of this because it's backwards. There we go. So we're going to do, cut that end off. We're going to do about 10-inch tail. And I like to do about a 5 or 5.5 inch loop. And this bow maker is one that I will be giving away when, not this particular one, but one like it, that I will be giving away when I hit my 5,000. Bye, Joy. Thank you for watching. So I'm doing about 5.5 inch loops, and we're going to do 4. I will put any links in the comments when I get done as well. And I also go back and answer any questions, even if I answered it already, because I really don't remember what I've answered and haven't answered. So if you get your question answered again, that's why. And like I said, I did update my email list and my supply list. So if you're looking for either of those, the email list is pinned to the top of my page, Wreath Decor by Dawn. All right, so we're doing... let's see how much we got here. I might be able to do another... Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do 3 on each side. All right, I'm going to do another loop. So we're going to have 3 loops total on each side. This is why I don't do bows live, because it takes me forever to do a bow. Some people can whip them out like nothing. Good night, Joanne. Thank you for watching, hun. See you next week. All right, there we go. 3 on each side. And then you still have a little bit of extra. This keeps folding up on me. Make sure I get that all pulled out. There we go. So you still have this bit left. I'm going to spread these out. Oh, it takes me an hour just to make a bow sometimes because I'll take it apart and redo it several times. That's one of the reasons I don't like doing them on lives, because I can't do that. Alright, let's see. Do I want to do... let's do the blue. So we're going to do 2 loops of the blue on each side. And I like this little, the blue's got these red shiny dots on it. So we're going to make these a little bit smaller than the last loop. They're about 5 inches. Roughly. Let's make sure these are about the same. Yep. Nothing worse than getting all done with your bow and getting it all set and then finding out your loops are all cockeyed and out of whack. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so there's 2 on each side, and you still have enough there. You could have done more. So you could use that to do maybe another 2 on top of the red when we get that done. We'll see. Make it a nice big fluffy bow. Good night, Terry. Thank you for watching tonight. I really do appreciate it. Have a good night. Now we're going to add the red. And the red, we're just going to do 1. So it's a 3-2-1 bow. 3 loops on the bottom. 2 loops in the middle and 1 on the top. This one's going to be about 4 inches. Thereabouts. Let's make sure that they're the same. Thank you. There we go. So you still have plenty of the red left over. There's probably 2 sew yards left on here. Maybe a little more than that. And then you have this blue. You have about 1 yard of that left, maybe just shy of 1 yard. And then you've got about 30 inches, just under 30 inches of the white left. So plenty of ribbon to do what you got to do. All right. You will need a zip tie or pipe cleaner or a wire. We're going to use some wire. And I cut that way too long. I noticed I cut my wires way too long. I waste a lot of wire. Alright, so I'm going to zip tie this. I like to do zip ties because I can get it tighter than if I use a pipe cleaner or the wire. My hands just don't let me get that very tight otherwise. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull this zip tie around to the back so that that locking part is on the back. I'm going to put my wire in before I forget. During Zoom on Monday, I completely forgot. I had to take my bow apart. And then when I redid my bow, I had to take it apart again because I still forgot to put my wire in. And this is where your little weaving needle comes in handy too. Because if you can't get it underneath there or it's too tight, this helps slide that wire right through. And it will also help you get the bow on the wreath. Alright, so let me fluff this out just to make sure all my loops are in the right position before I get it really secure and tight. And then we'll refluff it once we get it on the wreath. And I don't cut my tails, my ends until I get it on the wreath. That way I know how long I want them. Once you get that zip tie really tight, you can't move these around. So you want to make sure to put them where they need to be now before we pull that zip tie tight. So we're basically just putting them in their place. There we go. Now we can go ahead and pull that tight. And that's as tight as it's going to get. Clip off the zip tie. And then we've got our wire on here to put this on the wreath. So I'm just going to give it a couple of twists. Alright. So let's put this, let's see where we want to put our sign. Alright, so the sign is a wooden sign. And it comes with this hanger on the back. I don't take the hanger off. I just staple it down. That way if someone wanted to take this sign off later or something happens to the wreath, or they can take the sign off and they can still hang it up and keep it. Alright, so all I did was staple 2 pipe cleaners to the back. I put 3 staples in. They go through just fine without coming through the other side because the wood is thick enough. And we're going to go like this, I think. Now when I originally, excuse me, ordered the sign for this kit, it was going to be a different sign, but unfortunately they didn't have enough of that sign for what I ordered. So this is the one they had to send in its place, which is fine, it works. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I've got, see how your zip tie is on your bow? And you can see that? I don't wanna see it when I put the bow on, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bit of this red, cut off a piece. Probably should have cut it a little bit longer than that, we'll see. I gotta turn my glue gun back on, it keeps shutting off. All right, we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold it inward, so we're going to do a tri-fold on it. Okay, we're going to take that and we're going to wrap it around the zip tie. Pull it around to the back and we're going to tie it. Just tie it in a knot. And that way you don't see the zip tie, and it gives a nice little finished look to your bow. Now if I had something to put in the center of the bow, then we could do that as well. But see how it makes it look nice and finished, and it matches the ribbon on top. And we'll tie that again just to make sure it stays. You could also hit it with a dab of glue. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. That's why I should have cut it a little bit longer so I could tie it again. And I don't think it's going to let me tie it. All right, we'll hit it with a dab of glue. It's not going to go anywhere. This is going to be tied onto my wreath anyway. Let me just cut these off. There we go. These tails where they're supposed to be. There we go. All right. Now that that's done, we can put our bow right here. And we want to put the bow in between your ties, not in where a tie is. So let me show you what I mean. See your two ties right here? Here's the red and the blue. There's one there and one there. You don't want to put it in there because if you do, when you pull your bow, it's going to pull it down into that tie. We don't want it there. You want it right here in the center where the mesh meets, and that's going to hold your bow up. And you can go through and cut those pipe cleaners down because unless you're adding something else to it, like flex tubing or something like that, then you don't need those ties anymore. All right. I'll get my sign back over here. So we'll put this right in between these two. Thank you. Yes, this will be available for replay as soon as it ends, and then again on YouTube on Friday. All right, we'll mess with that later. Let me get this on here. Hey, Nate. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna wrap this around. I'm not gonna do it too tight. I'm gonna just wrap it on here so that if I need to change it, I can go back and do it. So we're just loosely putting that on there for now. We'll go back and fix all of these, of course. Make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. I'm kind of liking the center right here. And then we've got the flag pick that we can put up here as well. So we can cut this stick down. And it'll lay flat if you put it on something. It's wavy because it was laying on top of the rolls of mesh. So that's why it's a little wavy, which kind of adds a little character to it actually, because you know the flag's supposed to be waving. But this stick is a little long, so we will have to cut that down. But we got the flag that we can put here. All right. And then we've got the 3 little picks that we can put in there too. And I'm not going to attach these all permanently because I'll have to go back and cut all those pipe cleaners down. So I will just temporarily put this sign on. And you can put this anywhere in your mesh. You want to go right down through the mesh to the frame. No problem, Pam, none at all. Don't worry about it. You can always catch the replay if you'd like. All right, so that is loosely tied around there. Thank you. Like I said, I'm just temporarily putting this on because I do need to go and take off these pipe cleaners. I don't like to leave them hanging like that. So I will go and cut those all down if I'm not adding anything else. And I'm not adding anything extra because that's, you know, it's on the live, because it doesn't come with anything else. I don't want to show you something that you don't get. So if you don't have it, there's no sense in doing it. So I can always add it to my own later. What was that? What is wrong with that? Feels like I got twisted. I don't know. I'll fix it later. So we're just going to wrap this again around once or twice just to keep it in place. And then I will go back and make it more secure and tie it off and cut any excess off. Obviously before the wreath goes out. So we've got our tails there. We'll fix those. We'll fix our bow and make sure everything is in the right direction. All right, and then we've got our flag. And you'll need a glue gun to put these in, or if you'd rather, you can wire them in. Hey, Janet! You can wire them in with either a zip tie or some floral wire. 26 gauge floral wire will work. You can also lay it in where your tie is. Let me undo this one just a little bit and I'll show you. You can also lay it into that tie. You still want to cut some of that stick off because you don't need all this sticking out. So I would just take, you could use a you know, kitchen knife, serrated knife, any kind of knife, or if you have some wire cutters, and just snip it off. It's a piece of wood, that's all it is. So you can take that, put it right down in here, wrap this pipe cleaner that's here already. You want to put some glue on it too, of course, to keep it in place. And then go ahead and twist that pipe cleaner back closed. And that's going to help it stay as well. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. The replay will be up on Facebook tonight, and then the YouTube one will be up on Friday. So we've got our waving flag here. You could also put that out to the side over here if you wanted. You can put it just about anywhere you want. It's your wreath, so put it where you want it. And if you order any of these kits tonight, they will go out tomorrow. I ship, the kits go out through USPS, Post Office. So you get them normally in, of course right now, the way shipping is, I don't know how long, so I'm not even going to say. Especially with everything that's been going on in all the cities right now. Who knows how long it would take. But it should not take more than a couple of days. We'll move that over there. Alright, so then we've got our picks here. So you've got your red, your white, and your blue star. You could put them all together at varying lengths. And put them in there together, or you can just spread them out. I'm going to cut them down. So I'm going to cut about half of this stick off. So you can put the white, let's put the white over here. Put the red over here. Oh, you are very welcome, Carmen. It's true. They are beautiful. And let's put the blue one over here. All right, so there we go, guys. And I will attach these all permanently, like I said. I have to cut all those pipe cleaners and that down first. But once again, this kit is available in my shop. It's $48 plus shipping. You get everything you need here to make this wreath. The attachments, the picks, the sign, the ties, the frame, everything in the ribbons. And then you get written instructions along with this video that you can go back and watch at any time. All right. Let me hold this up for you. I gotta see what you're seeing here first. There you go. I thank you all for joining me tonight. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend and be safe, guys. Thank you. Bye.